going to start with a releve arm arc, which just means coming onto the fronts of your feet, pulling your heels away from the floor, raising your arms and lowering them as you lower your heels. Big breath in, big breath out, arms raise, heels raise, breathing in, coming down. See how stable you can make those heels, engaging through your abdominals and lowering. One more. Arms stay halfway, lower your heels. Now reach with your left arm up, nice big circle. You're trying to get the same kind of angle with both sides of your body there, not collapsing, really reaching, pushing that left hip down, ear to the sky. Bottom arm raises and lowers. Breathe out as your arm raises, breathe in as it lowers. Really pushing down with that left hip. Last one. Actually, now we're going to arm raise, and as it lowers, you're going to bend like bamboo. So your hip shifts to the left while your left arm, top arm, stays exactly where it is. Coming back, breathing out. Breathing in, just that hip shifting. Still reaching long with your top arm. Reach, 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 reach. Center, last one. Bottom arm drops. Top armpit looks towards the ground, looks towards the sky. Breathing in as you lower, breathing out as you reach for the sky. Now as I'm looking to my right hip is shooting forward. As I look to my left hip looks forward. If you're not sure, if you're moving too much, it's the wrong one. It's like a counter spiral. Next time you're looking at the ground, stay there. You're just going to let your arms swing. The movement comes from your shoulder. Not your arm, not your hand, not your elbow, right from the shoulder. And now let it swing you back over to center. Let's do it on the other side. Breathing in. Breathing out, just arm floats. Don't forget that ear is looking at the sky. Breathing out to raise, breathing in to lower. Take a moment to think about your pelvic floor like you're doing a wee, midstream, and you cut it off and you are holding it, you are raising it, you're really lifting. And on that note, breathe out, breathe in as you shift your hip. And breathe out. I'm almost thinking about my pubic bone reaching up here, reaching forward. So I'm not ducking it, really. Last one. Breathing in and breathing out, armpit to the sky. And in. So look to my left hip looks forward. As I look to my right hip looks forward. And last one. Arm swings. Back to center. Arm swings and knee bends at the same time. Bend and swing back up. Cross the arms the opposite direction this time. Right, so I'm going right hand on top, left arm on top. One more each side. Keeping your back straight. Letting your arms lower all the way. Okay, now we're going to roll down. You stay where you are. Chin rolls towards chest. So slowly ground. You're rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Knees are soft, If you had an eye as a bum hole, if your bum hole was an eye, it'll be looking straight at the ground, and you want it to keep looking at the ground as long as you possibly can. Curving through the spine, breathing in your back. Hello, Willy Water. Bending your knees, let your chest rest on your thighs. Sit bones to the sky, pulling away from each other as you extend your legs as much as you can, keeping in contact with your thighs, with your belly. Breathing in and breathing out, extend. Breathing in to bend, breathing out to extend. 2 more. Last one. Letting your belly come away from your thighs now. You're going to roll back up. Roll those shoulders back. Now you're going to do that sequence. One thing of each. One repetition of each thing. Okay, so it's releve arm arc. Arms stay halfway, heels go down. Reaching over, side bend. Arm float. As your arm comes down, you do a hip shift. Armpit to the ground, armpit to the sky. Come back to centre, one arm swing. It'll bring you back over to the other side. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in for hip shift. Breathing out to come centre. Breathing in as you look down. Breathing out, armpit to the sky. Breathing however you want. The arm swing, bring you back to centre, do a bit of an energy swing here. One on each arm. Arms lower down, big breath in, chin towards chest, rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Don't forget your bottom hole is looking at the ground. Breathing in to bend, breathing out to extend. Alright, we're coming back up, one vertebrae at a time. Now we're going to add on to the sequence. Right, staying there. You're going to walk out to an inverted V position or a downward dog. Now curling your tail under so your magic eye, your bottom hole, is trying to look at the ground now. So you curl your pelvis under and you roll forward until you're in a front support position. Push with your hands, hips to the sky. Okay, so your magic eye is looking up right now. It's going to look down and then curl forward, and now it looks directly behind you. Pushing back, inverted V. You can come onto your toes here, it's a bit easier, it's a bit nicer, and then push with your heels as you come to front support. Pushing back with your hands. And do 2 more. Big wave. See how smooth you can make it. Push with your hands away from each other like you're trying to tear the mat apart. Pushing back to inverted V. Last one. Putting your knees to the ground. You're going to look up with your sternum. Oh, hello sunshine. Feet towards your head. Well, towards the sky. Push those hips into the ground. And coming back into child's pose. Now that we've moved a little bit, it's a really great time to set an intention for the day or for your practice. It could be as simple as just to remember how to breathe or be gentle to yourself. It's one of my favourites. So just think now what you need for the day. Getting the energy back into your body. You're going to curl up into a high kneeling position. Make sure your feet are parallel behind you. Kind of clench your bum right now. Arms come over. You're going to lift with your sternum towards the sky. Breathing in. Breathing out, come back to centre. So I think about reaching tall first and then reaching back. Breathing in. Breathing out to come centre. Do a few more in your own time. Only go to as far as you can still breathe. I really clench my buttocks here. Arms come down so they're parallel to the ground, straight in front of you. And you're going to hinge from your knees, so you want a straight line between your knees and your shoulders as you go back. And forward. Hey, shush. Is there a bird? Don't go too far because we're going to repeat this, okay? So just pace yourselves. Okay, arms come wide. Now you're going to curve. Again, buttocks looking, magic eye looking towards the ground. Curl around a big ball. Come out, release. Curl around a massive big ball. Breathing in. Breathing out to curl around. Last one. Arms to the side. Now you're going to sit back. So the easier way to do it is shoulders over knees. The harder way to do it is shoulders over heels. So sit back wherever feels good for you. Curl. And come straight back up. Okay, so what I mean by straight back up is you curl, 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 curl until you can find a straight shape, and then you bring your weight forward. So keep going, find that straight shape and come back forward. It's much harder if you put your shoulders over your feet. Woo. One more. And now we're just going to bounce. You can do that all together. Just have one go at just that one sequence. So arms up, sternum to the sky. Arms come down parallel to the ground, hinging from the knees. Ooh. Arms wide, big ball cuddle. Arms to the side, sit back and curl up and bounce. Good work. Hands to the floor. Going back into an inverted V. We're going to do Dolphin. So my left leg is going to bend on the ball of my foot. My left elbow is going to bend, and I'm going to reach and look under my right armpit. Back to centre. Right leg bends, right elbow bends. Look under my left armpit. Just keep going, breathing as you bend. Breathe out as you extend. One big wave. Walking back. Rolling up. Shoulders back. Right, you guessed it, we're going to put it all into one sequence, okay? Let's see. Releve arm arc. Arms halfway down. Side bend. Arm comes up. Sway like bamboo. Armpit to the ground. Armpit to the sky. One arm swing. Bring you back to the other side. Breathing out. Breathing in like bamboo. Breathing out, come back to centre. Breathe in, armpit to the ground. Breathe out, armpit to the sky. One arm swing. Back to centre, energy swing. Once on each arm. Growing tall through your head, one roll down. Keep those knees soft. The weight is further forward in your feet. Oh man, I could do with my cup of tea right now. It's mean. Bend, chest on thighs, extend. Walking out into an inverted V position. One big wave, pushing back. Next time we're going to go into an upward stretch, so let your knees come to the ground, hands pull away from each other, opening your chest and reaching back, feet to the sky. Going back, straight into high kneeling position, arms up, reaching back. Going back, hands forward. What's this called? Hinge. Arms wide, big ball. Sit back, curl up. Ooh, and bounce. Hands to the ground. Inverted V. One big wave. Walking back. Rolling up. Shoulders. Once more. Releve arm arc. Arm circle down. Side bend. Arm float. Sway like bamboo. Armpit to the ground, armpit to the sky. Arm swing. Back to the other side. Arm float. Bend like bamboo. Armpit to the ground, armpit to the sky. Arm swing. Energy swings. Make your knees really buoyant. Chin towards chest, rolling down. Keep that magic eye looking at the ground as long as you can. Bend and rest and extend. Moving into an inverted V position. Big wave. Push those heels away. Inverted V. One more big wave into an upward stretch. Push your hands away from one another. Now as you sit back, I want your knees to be together, your feet apart. Just change it ever so slightly. Arms up, reaching back. Arms forward. Hinge. Big ball. Sit back and curl up. Whoa. Do two here because they're so good for you. And bounce. Alright, staying there. Sitting back on your heels. Hope they really hurt you because they really hurt me. Okay. Hands at the side of your ribs. You can close your eyes now if you like. And just breathing into your hands. Some big breaths. Expanding your rib cage to the sides. One hand on your chest, one hand on your back, whichever way you can. Breathing into your chest, into the front of your chest. Breathing into your back hand now, the back of your chest. Letting your hands go and just trying to breathe in all directions now, front, side and back. crossing your legs, sitting your bottom behind yourself, scooching forward to the front of your mat, grabbing behind your thighs, curling your pelvis under, trying to rest on your sacrum. Oh, all my words are going, yes, sacrum. Really curving your spine. You're going to try and roll back one vertebrae at a time. So the very lowest part of your lowest back. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Pushing your hands into your legs into your hands. Until you're on your back. Oh, I hope your floor isn't as slopey as mine. Ugh. Clasping your hands behind your head. Letting your head be heavy in your hands. Feet go to the roof. The sky. You're going to turn your legs out. Keep your toes pointed as your feet reach away. Now I don't want my full flexibility. I want it just off that because it keeps me working harder. Flex my feet, heels come together. Breathing in to lower, breathing out to raise. Heels together. Breathing in. And out. You're totally welcome to rest your head on the floor or a pillow if that suits you better. Thinking about pulling your belly button into your spine right now. Okay, now as you breathe in, same thing, but as you breathe out, your knees are going to try and look towards each other and bring your knees towards one another. Notice that the rotation is actually happening straight from my hips and not from my feet. They're not doing funky things with my feet. My feet are still kind of reaching out, like they're turned out a little bit. One more. Okay, bending your legs, toes together, hip. Hello Willy Wagtail, hello there. Okay, knees reach away from one another. Now knees reach in. So toes together, knees apart as they go out. Knees together, toes apart as they come back in. Whether you can see that, just turn around for you. Breathing in and out. In and out. Now we're going to reverse it, so toes lead away and toes lead back. Woo! Breathing in, breathing out. So you're internally rotating your hips to go out and externally rotating them to come back in. Breathing in and breathing out. One more. Just put your feet to the floor for a moment. Put your hands on your pelvis. So your pubic bone and your two hip bones form a triangle. We want that triangle to stay parallel to the floor. So everyone's going to be a little bit different to one another, depending on your pelvis shape. But we're going to try and keep that as we bring our legs back up. So knees are over the hips, hands are to the sky. My right hand and my right leg are going to reach away from me, my head, while my left hand reaches overhead. Come back to center, keeping that pelvis really still. Breathing in, breathing out, come back. You can do this if that's nicer for you. There's no prizes for going the furthest or hurting yourself the most. No prizes for that. There are prizes, however, for treating yourself right and doing what feels right for you. Well, kind of. Right, clasping your hands behind your head now. Now, as your right leg reaches behind, your right elbow is going to reach the sky. Coming back. And now you can totally curve your spine into the floor. I have no problems with that. Breathing out. Breathing in back to center. Breathing out to curve. Breathing in back to center. Now I'm reaching over my bottom, what's that called? Shoulder blade. So I'm trying to keep really open in my chest as I twist. Breathing out and in. Still reaching my belly button towards my spine. Last one. Ooh, I'm going to roll like a ball. Keeping that spine really curved. Coming up to standing. Because we haven't done enough leg work, I thought we'd just add in some more. Alright, I'm going to come into second position. So you're going to push the air up as you go down. Breathing out, breathing in, push it back up. So as you can see, we did it on a double bounce. For anyone who is mindful of pelvic floor, double bouncing is the bomb. Double bounce. And so was the open and close exercise that we did earlier with you lying on the back and your legs going open and closing. I'll do two more. Going down, staying down, arms to the side. One heel raising, down and up and down, up and down. Really pulling out with this other thigh so you're not doing any funky stuff like that. We want good stability, good mobility, and good structural integrity. How's that for wording? Okay, other side. Oh, I can see my ankle's shaking. Try and stay as relaxed as you can in your shoulders. Because now we're going to go double bounce and over to one side. We're going to go into a kite position. Double bounce, kite. Woo. Now we're going to hold our kite for 3, 2, 1. Other side. 3, 2, 1. One more on each side. 2, 1. And 3, 2. God. See? It's not easy. Okay. Now, toes in, heels in, toes in. Rolling down here. Chin towards chest, rolling down. You can bend your knees as much as you like. Really curving that spine. Magic eye looking down. Unpigeon toe yourself so your feet are now parallel. Grabbing your ankle anywhere on your leg that feels comfortable for you while you can maintain an arched shape. Please don't pull your shoulder out. Okay, so you're just going to bend one leg at a time. Really pulling away with your back. So really curving your back as much as you can. Using your abdominals to support that. Swapping hands, opposite hand to leg, and just walking through the legs, one leg at a time, in whatever momentum feels good for you. I like it slow. Breathing. If somewhere feels really good, you can stay there for a few moments, really breathe it in. Ready, come to your base roll down position, and you're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders back, clasping your hands together and reaching your shoulders back, chest to the sky. Clasping the other way, shoulders back, chest to the sky. Relevate arm arc. Just going to do one final sequence. Arm circle, heels down. Side bend, arm float, bend like bamboo. Try and keep this as smooth as you can. Reaching down with your armpit, reaching up with your armpit. Side bend, one arm swing, Over to the other side. Breathing out, arm float. Arm down, bend like bamboo. Come back to center. Armpit down. Armpit up. Arm swing. Energy swing, one each side. Growing tall through your head and rolling down. Bending your legs, breathing in, breathing out to extend. Coming into your inverted V position. One big wave. Knees to the floor, chest open. Upward stretch. Going back into your child's pose and staying here for a few moments just to absorb what you've done. Enjoy.